there are a couple things they need to know about angles in a parallelogram. And the first thing is that opposite angles are parallel. Sorry, congruent. Let's draw a parallelogram. Now, a parallelogram is a four-sided shape, which is what we call a quadrilateral, where opposite sides are parallel. And we could show that with these little arrows, right? Any side with a double arrow is parallel to any other side with a double arrow, and any side with a single arrow is parallel to any other side with a single arrow. Now, opposite angles are congruent. So let's say I told you this angle over here was, I don't know, 60 degrees. Then the angle opposite that would be the one diagonal to it, all the way over here. So this one is also 60 degrees. Now, if you want to know why this is true, I'll have another video linked for you in the description where you could check that out. It's a very easy little understanding of why that's true. But let's just take it for that. Now, the other thing you want to know is that consecutive angles add up to 180. So what are consecutive? Well, one right after the other. So if I'm looking at this angle over here, the next angle could either be this one or this one, right? Because if I start here, the next angle is that one, or if I start here, the next angle could be that one. Either one, it doesn't matter because opposite angles will be congruent anyway. So if they add up to 180 and this is 60, well, what is 180 minus that 60? Well, that is 120, right? So that's 120 degrees. And if that's 120, the same could be said for that one because opposite angles in a parallelogram are congruent. And another way you could like quickly check it is to just add up the angles and see if they always add up to 360, because that is true in any quadrilateral. Doesn't matter if it's a parallelogram or not. All right, so let's just take maybe a look at another example. Let's see if I could draw like a weirder looking parallelogram, trying to make the sides look parallel. Parallel means that they won't touch, by the way. They won't intersect if I were to continue those lines forever. Okay, so let's see. If I told you that this angle was 110, and I ask you to find all the other angles in that parallelogram, can you find it? Well, I hope you said yes, because first thing you should do, opposite angles are congruent, so this must be 110. Consecutive angles must add up to 180, so 180 minus that 110 is 70, so that means this angle must be 70, and then this angle must also be 70. And there you go.